The time is 7:51 in the morning time on this Monday morning, September 17th, 2018. Back to work, back to school. It's time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Monday morning, September 17th, 2018. Good morning to you all on this lovely Monday morning, September 17th, 2018. 67 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News at 7:52 is... Now that his accusers spoke out, is Brett Kavanaugh's nomination to the Supreme Court in danger? In North Carolina, floods has filled rivers, roads, and houses, and it's still raining. Typhoon Manga, at least 43 bodies found in Philippines landslide. Mixed message from U.S. risk of sinking trade talks again. Revere man, mourn fallen, fatal Cape Cod truck attack. Floods rate, crash, lead-filled collapse in the Carolinas. Border Patrol supervisor arrested in Texas held and serial killings paid. Graham Water for the White House GOP voted sustained from Trump may doom Republicans' elections. Queen's native living in Israel stabbed to death by terrorists at a West Bank supermarket. 3/4 of Labor delegates back with election, says momentum. Bashar Assad, Olympics attack to test U.S. Syria-Russia policy. Ethiopian American leaders signed peace agreement in Jeddah. Providence police investigating shots fired incident. Stabbing suspect flees on foot after Mitchell Street attack in Providence. Mark Benoit for the latest West Coast bailout by a United States media company. Bennett against Tesla scheduled to make the case. Amazon investigates claims that employees sold confidential data and China stopped the lowest level in 4 years. Looking at stock now, up 8.68 at 26,154.67. SP5 up 80 cents at 20 out of 4.98. The Nasdaq at 3.67 at 10.04. Typhoon Mega kills 4 causes flood and landslides in China. Boon Kim to meet with for the third summit in North Korean capital. Adware redevelopment authority asks city for cleanup cash. Not in the Girl Scouts America released 32 badges aimed at nurturing tourists and example for a field war. World event, traditionally had to register everything from cybersecurity to space exploration. Taught for nearly 4 years, a taunted memory of Vietnam Veterans Association dedicated itself to ensuring the young generation never forget the men and women who sacrificed for the cause of freedom. Gold miner finds 50,000-year-old puppy modified at Perver House. Elon Musk, SpaceX today, first passenger for a rad removed flight Monday. Delta Lot 2 launches leaves behind colorful legacy. Pluto is most definitely a planet and should have never been downgraded, say some scientists. Where deadly low dose but use risk may outweigh benefits, new research said. Baby still injured in infant walkers. Doctors call for the ban. Household defectors could be making kids overweight, study says, and seniors flock to marijuana, especially to relieve aches pains. Peter Chill News Time is 7:56 on this Monday morning. Time now for a sports report. The New England Patriots fall to the Jacksonville Jaguars yesterday in Jacksonville, 31-20, while the Boston Red Sox defeat the New York Mets 4-3 at Fenway Park to take 2-3 for the Mets. Dak Prescott, Cowboys must have challenged a victory with a 2013 win over the New York Giants last night in Sunday Night Football. The New York Giants offensive line somehow was even worse than it looked. Peter Chill News Time, 7:56 on this Monday morning. Time now for Peter Chill Traffic and Transit Check. Baby! Let's start off on the MBT with one dog express delays up to 25 minutes due to early stable train. Worcester train 506 622 mid-minus opera 2030 minutes basket between Armadale and the substation to medical emergency. Stoner train 902 645 mid-minus opera 2535 minutes basket between Kent and Junction and substation. And the ferries out, looking good. Hey, looking at the highways and byways. 95, southbound side, it is slow between Pawtucket and Providence. 95, northbound side, so between Route 33 Walker into downtown Providence. 195, westbound side, it is so between Seahawk and East Providence. 146 in both ends is backed up around the North Smithfield stretch. 99, northbound side, so between 126 and 122 in the Lakewood Second stretch. 295 on the northbound side is so between Yorktown and Johnson, and 295 on the northbound side is so between 195 and Annenberg. 95 northbound side is solely Annenberg stretch. 95 both ends are back between Route 4 and the East Grimsbury to work. Route 4 at the northbound side so the East Credit stretch. 21 northbound side of this so between 149 and 44 at the Taunton Radium stretch. 140 at the northbound side of this so around 24 in Taunton. Route 6 eastbound side of this so around Nether stretch, and Board Bridge on the southbound side of sort of the Board Bridge on the southbound side. 495 7 go between Milford and Masspac and Westbury. 95 northbound side so between Route 1 out the Sheridan into Route 128 Captain. 24 the northbound side between 27 and Rockdale and Route 128 the Captain. 3 the northbound side between 228 and Rockdale and the Bridge split. 7 expressway both ends back between Quincy Island and downtown Boston. 120 and both ends is back between the Bridge split. All get out at Captain 24 93 and both ends and downtown Boston backed up. Route 1 at the northbound side is back between 128 at the northbound side is back between Denham and Waltham. 128 at the southbound side so between Linfield and the Waltham. 128 at the northbound side so between Route 1 and PB down to Denver. 93 downtown Boston backed up. Masspac eastbound side so between Fairview Mall and down to the 7th Expressway downtown Boston. Masspac westbound. Masspac on the westbound side it is backed up between Logan and down to the Prudhoe. Route 3 is southbound side so between Lowell and Burlington. 93 southbound side so between 230 minutes to 2 and downtown Boston. 93 northbound side it is backed up around 120 in Britain. 485 at the southbound side so between All and Andover. 485 at the northbound side it is slow from Littleton all the way down to Lawrence. And 485 at the southbound side so the Marlborough. Tonight eastbound side it is backed up between Masspac and the Route 9 in Worcester. 146 at the northbound side so around 290 in Worcester. In Springfield, 91 at the northbound side is so between Ackerman down to 291 in Springfield. 291 at the southbound side is also at the Masspac in Springfield. 91 both ends is back around the Northampton stretch, and 91 northbound side is also at Greenfield stretch. In Connecticut, 91 both ends is backed up between Winslow and the Hartford, Connecticut. 84 eastbound side it is backed up between Southampton and the Hartford, Connecticut. 84 westbound side so between Manchester to all the way down to IE. 91 at Hartford, Connecticut. 91 northbound side so between Vernon down to Hartford, Connecticut. 95 southbound side it is so from the Brentford stretch, and 95 southbound side so between New Haven and the Greenwich, and Bear Parkway westbound side so between Trouble all the way down New Canaan, Connecticut, and up in northern New England. Every turn back on the southbound side so between Manchester and Merrimack, New Hampshire. Route 101 on the eastbound side also at Route 95 and Hampton, New Hampshire, and Spalding turn back on the southbound side so at Durham, New Hampshire. 95, 93 on the northbound side also at Canterbury stretch, and Main turn back both ends back with Lewiston stretch and by the Great Main stretch. Main turn back on the northbound side is also at 295 out of Portland, Maine, and 295 on the southbound side is also at the Cumberland Main stretch. 87 on the southbound side is also up to Route 15 up in the Champlain, New York, around the U.S.-Canadian border. Peter Children's time is 8 a.m. Start off for a weather report and looking at the radar satellite. Illuminated cloudy start to the morning. And this is the rains of Florence, remnants of Florence, stretching the line from northeastern North Carolina all the way down to central Virginia and down around western Maryland and down around southwestern portions of Pennsylvania, down to northern portions of West Virginia. Heavy bed rain showers from western Maryland all the way down to southeastern Ohio, and rain showers stretching all the way down to Ohio and down to Indiana and down to Kentucky and down to Tennessee. And time to say where the rain's going to be headed. It's going to be staying in the Ohio Valley throughout the morning. And then Harrisburg to Columbus, you are next, Denise. Rains of Florence. And the rains will make this way. And now, Scranton, Wilkes-Barre through Cleveland, Columbus, and east to Cincinnati, you are next, Denise. Rains of Florence. And it'll be making its way towards the western Massachusetts, and while in the 9th quarter from Albany to Syracuse and off to New York by about 1 a.m. tomorrow. So tomorrow it'll be just fine, but today it'll be just fine. But tomorrow we will have the rains of Florence, and we could have 1 up to 3 inches, and the heaviest rain could be northeastern Massachusetts up to northern New Hampshire. Right now, temperature spread around the region, it is in the 60s for much of New England. Right now, 67 degrees on temperature to north, humidity at 97%, 2.66 degrees, barometer 3.14 inches to the steady, winds northwest in this car. National Weather Service in Boston, New Hampshire. Flash flood watch for a portion of Northern Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Northern Rhode Island, including the following areas in Northern Connecticut, Hartford, Tolland, and Wyndham, Massachusetts, Essex, and Franklin, and Upton, and Hampshire, and Middlesex, and Norfolk, and Northern Bristol. Northern Plymouth, and Suffolk, and Worcester, and Northern Rhode Island, and Kent, Providence. From late tonight to late Tuesday night, winds of torrential rain showers are expected to develop very late tonight and continue through Tuesday after the widespread rainfall. 10 to 1 to 3 inches anticipated by the narrow swell of 4 to 6 inches of rain is possible, which may fall in a very short period of time. The location of this rain may uncertain that over the potential for 2 to 3 inches per rainfall rates exists depending on where the heaviest rain occurs. The potential exists for both small stream and urban flash flooding. Okay, look at that forecast. Goes like this. For today, Putnam about 8 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 7 miles an hour tonight. Showers likely after 5 a.m. The Chris Sky about 69 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Just pitch to 6%. New Brisbane less than 7 inches possible. Tuesday, showers about 10 possible. 10 a.m. Temperatures put 7 rain. High near 75 degrees. South about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Just pitch is 100% new rain possible between 1 and 2 inches possible for Tuesday night. Check the showers made before 11 p.m. The rain can be every time. Mostly gusts by 62 degrees. Light variable wind becoming north at 5 miles an hour. After that, just pitch is 50% new rain possible between half and 3/4 inches possible for Wednesday. Slight change showers, mostly gusts by 68 degrees at a low 55. North about 7 miles an hour. Just pitch 20%. Thursday, most of the stats got about 67 about 56 degrees. For Friday, most of the stats got 74 degrees. For Friday night, check showers after 10 p.m. Most of the gusts by 62 degrees at just patient 30%. For Saturday, most of the same part gusts by 7 about 53 degrees. And for Sunday, part stats got about 67 degrees. And that's going to be it for the Peter Show Morning News on this Monday morning, September 17th, 2018. Peter, hope you have a good positive day. Hope you have a good day.